Hello, everybody. Happy Monday. And yes, I'm saying happy, and I'm going to explain why in a minute. How is everybody today? I feel like I'm always reporting the weather in London. It started out cloudy, but there's some sun peeking through, but it's really chilly here. So it does not feel like summer. For those of you in the States curious of what it feels like here, not feeling like summer right now, but that's okay. We will live with it. We get little glimpses every once in a while. So I was thinking today as I was doing a little bit of work, and I took some time to go and tuck my daughter in for her nap, which I think she's still awake, but we're going to pretend like she's going to go to sleep, hopefully sometime soon. And I was sitting there singing Twinkle Little Star with her, Twinkle Little Star with her, and just getting to tuck her up and have that ability to do that on a Monday when before that was never the case. So I wanted to ask you guys what your Monday looks like and share a little bit of what my Monday looks like. But first, let me introduce myself. My name is Maya Laurent with Be Wildly Beautiful, and I'm super passionate about helping women find their confidence and taking that out into the world to make an impact. So let's talk about Mondays. Mondays for me, so I've had a little bit of a journey as far as work for me goes, since having kids and everything like that. But firstly, when it started off, of course my nose is going to itch when I get on here. I think we're good. I thought I was going to sneeze. First, when I started off having a child, I was working, I want to say that it was 9 to 5, but it was not 9 to 5. It was like probably like 9 to 8 or something like that. I came home at 7, but I usually had a little bit of work to finish when I got home. So working a long job, barely got to see our oldest son, and that really stunk for his first year. Like, I look back and think, oh my gosh, I missed so much. I mean, I barely saw him just to even put him down for bed. So it was hard. Let's just say that. It was definitely very, very hard. So for me, I wanted to change, and I started my own business at the time, and I did photography. Here's the thing. Photography was amazing, and I absolutely loved it and loved so much about it. But it quickly became something that was not allowing me to be flexible because you're working around other people's schedules. I know you can make up your own. For those of you that are in this situation, you guys know what I'm talking about. But really, if you're doing like weddings and that kind of thing, you have to work around the bride and groom schedule, obviously, and your weekends are gone if you have children. Even if you're doing family portraits or senior portraits or something like that, you're still working around those other people's schedules. And for me, that meant my evenings were gone. And once our kids went off to school, that meant I wasn't seeing them in the evenings anymore. And that was when their time, hi Molly. Oh good, I can actually see people popping on this time. But for me, that was my time that I wanted with them to read them a book, to have dinner with them and talk about their day and that kind of stuff. And they were gone all during the day, and that wasn't the time anyone else was available. So I again was stuck in a place where I thought, I want the flexibility to have this time with my kids, but I also really like to be challenged and doing new things and everything like that. So here's the thing, like, I know some of you are in that same situation, and I know this. Here is what I've heard actually in the past week of just women that I'm just talking to. There is one person I know that has lost their job, and they have decided, I need to change. I want to do something, but I can't decide what. And so they're trying to figure out what that flexibility could look like, because they are not interested in going back to something that they could possibly, like, they basically have no control over losing their job or not. Like, it's up to someone else, if that makes any sense. They don't have control over it. So that is somebody I was talking to recently this week. Maybe it is, I was thinking about this when I was ringing up for something, and I won't name the store and everything like that, but ringing up for something in the store recently, and I remember working retail. I loved parts of it, definitely. I spent too much money on other stores at the mall that I probably didn't need to be doing, because I spent my breaks shopping at the mall, which wasn't really smart. But and as the person was ringing me up and I was talking to her and everything like that, I thought, oh my gosh, like, she probably has to work a lot of long hours to actually make ends meet, because in general, this is not a statement at all, but in general, sometimes retail, especially when you're beginning out in it and everything, isn't the best paying, and it's really super hard work and crazy hours, especially during the holidays and stuff like that. So that got me thinking too. But then it totally clicked for me when I was just helping my husband help Veda lay down for her nap, that, like, that's the little stuff and the little nuggets of stuff I was missing that I'm so thankful to have now. Yes, it can be challenging me doing this here and, trying to squeeze in other things, but I wouldn't have it any other way. So I don't know what your situation is, but here is what I am like as a, I don't know, the past week or so, I kind of think that a lot of things have happened in our world. Number one is the reminder that the present moment is all we're really guaranteed. And so for me, I know I sometimes tend to be not, I've changed a lot in the past couple of years, but I sometimes tend to be the person that's like, ooh, that's a really good idea over there, but I'm just going to sit on it for a little bit and see if I really think it's something. And I'll sit so long that I've like lost this cool opportunity of time to do something. And so for me, just some of you saw, like my grandpa passed away this weekend. We also had a neighbor pass away that he was very young and left behind a family and everything, and it was very sudden. And I think both of those things reminded me, you have the present moment, you have what's right in front of you, and you're not guaranteed anything else. And so just sit on something and say, gosh, I'd like to make a change. I'd like my Mondays to look different because I don't like going off to work every morning and leaving my kids behind. Or maybe you don't have kids and you are like, oh, I really don't like this situation I'm in and stuff like that. Making a small change or going for something that seems a little bit bigger can be just what you need. So you're not guaranteed that thing, 6 months from now, maybe. It may always be there, but maybe now is the time to make the change. So it's like that mind change of just saying, I'm just going to go for it. So maybe that is you, and that is the situation that you're always a little timid to step into something new. And so that's my little reminder that the present moment is all we have guaranteed is like right now. So that's my challenge to you, to step into something. I always say step into your wild beauty, and that might be part of it, is that you need to just take something on or try something new to actually step into that. This is the question I get a lot. Do I have to know how to do makeup? Because I barely either wear any, I have no clue what I'm doing, I don't know how to do the looks that you've shown or anything like that. I purposely today barely put any makeup on because this is how I started. Actually, this is more than what I started with, to be honest. I think I did mascara and occasionally would put foundation on, but it was the wrong color for me, and occasionally would put lip gloss on, but mostly just chapstick. So that is how I started and took the leap to the change and thought, I'm going to give it a try. You don't have to worry about not knowing certain things. That's what that's what I'm here for. That's what Team Wild Beauty is here for. That's all of that stuff. So you don't have to know that stuff. So here's the thing. This month and next month, I am calling it Team Wild Beauty Month. So that means that this team of women that are together, that are wanting to change something, they're wanting to go out into the world and make a difference in a woman's life. And I don't just say one woman, I should say women's lives, because you will make an impact on more than just one person. It'll be yourself and then tons of other women that are ready to do this, that I am excited to get people started and get everybody on this Team Wild Beauty train, let's call it that, and change some lives, right? That it doesn't have to be that people dread their Mondays, that it can be something that's exciting and fun. You don't have to get dressed if you don't want to. I did today, but that doesn't mean that I have to every day. I could literally work from my pajamas if I wanted to. I know a ton of women that put their pajamas on and put another top on and do their makeup for videos and stuff. That cracks me up and I love it, and I've done it too. Totally guilty of doing that. So here is the thing, like, what are you waiting for? Why aren't you doing this with me? What is the thing that is stopping you? What is the fear that's holding you back? What is the thing that you are just like, oh, I don't know, but maybe, but you know that word? I can't stand that word. I hate it. Not hate, maybe I shouldn't use that word either, but I dislike it when our children say, I know I was supposed to, but, or I'm sorry, but, like, oh, that makes my skin crawl because I want them to just make a statement and go for it or own up to something. And so that is what I am challenging you on today. Maybe it's not this, but maybe you know someone else that needs this. But, and yes, I use the word, you probably do know somebody that just needs a change, that needs to just step into it. And why aren't they? Why aren't they? Maybe you need to encourage them. Maybe you need to encourage yourself and say, fine, yes, I'll jump, let's go, whatever it may be. But if it happens to be that Team Wild Beauty is the perfect fit for you, or the thing that you're not sure if it fits yet, but you have questions about it, I am here to answer questions. Feel feel free to reach out to me. I'm not going to bombard you or anything like that, so you don't have to worry about that, but I would love to answer your questions or just get to know you better too. So that's my little Monday thought of what your Monday looks like and what mine looks like. Mine looks like I am really craving more tea, and so I'm probably going to get more tea while she naps and then be here for when the boys get home and everything from school to say hi and everything and kind of get our evening started. So, which is only a couple hours away, which is just funny because you guys are probably waking up in the States. So that is what my Monday looks like. It's much more relaxed. It's my husband and I did sleep in this morning. Probably shouldn't have because it's a school day, but whatever. We slept in, I say slept in, we slept until 7. That's sleeping in for us right now. For those of you not in our stage of life yet, our kids are up. Whatever, it's okay. I'm not going to complain about it. It's later than it used to be. So that's what our Mondays look like now. I should say what my Mondays look like. My husband sometimes are different, but I'm so thankful I'm not dreading to going someplace. I'm not getting in the car, sitting in a long commute, or here getting on the train or those kind of things. I'm only doing that if I want to go meet up with somebody and go have lunch or connect with somebody over coffee and things like that. Like I get to have that choice. Someone else is not telling me I have to be there, if that makes any sense. So there you go. That was a lot of words for a short little thing on a Monday. But if you're wanting your Monday to look different, again, you know how to reach me. I hope this is encouraging to somebody, or that you can encourage somebody as well to step out, make a change, and yeah, because the present's all we have. So I will talk to you guys soon. I'll do some makeup looks this week, I'm sure. And take care. Have a good rest of your day and live into your wild beauty today, and encourage someone else to do so as well. Bye.